Hello, hello, welcome back to another yes. This is a market update for the last day, the last trading day of the year. We were talking how I wasn't going to do this, but I just want to highlight, or repeat what we have been talking or saying since the beginning. Yeah, pretty much the whole year, but especially especially the last couple of weeks, on how how thin these markets are, and how when markets are thin, how easy, you know, a movement can be in any direction, right? Once inventory gets too short or too long. Um, we have been talking about these levels in Nasdaq. I just have bar charts for Nasdaq. I don't have a market profile. But the ES, I have this one, which is this one in the 5 minute chart. Notice how once the market reached this one, there was tremendous back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from that level, and then a resolution. Right? It got very short, right around October high, which is a reference from another time frame. Right? This is the time frames monthly, weekly, and daily. And this October high here, which is this one here. You know? And why I'm doing that, as you may ask, if you see one way of trading repeating throughout the year, probably is going to repeat again, right? It happened here, it's happening here again. So there's a weakness here. It is, I don't want to say, it is very unlikely that the market is going to break 200 points in 2 hours. It's low walls doesn't mean zero, okay? But what we have here is questionable here. We're coming from October low, and October high is what I moved here. I think this is October high. This is October low, okay, and this is October high. I'm going to extend this one to the right. And we know that this is October high, right? From the weekly time frame, what we have in the weekly time frame is a breakout of an inside bar to the downside. This still, there's tremendous back and forth from this range. Where I have this range has been, as market has tried to get inside this one. It has a level questionable low here in the weekly time frame. FOMC get back inside, but and then it closed above. And now this is another time. This is the fourth time. More times market does that, and the more likely is going to dig further into that. But you can see that, right? And from these time frames, monthly, go to daily. Now the next thing I do is I move that reference to the daily, and that's what gives us this one here. I'm not saying that that's going to be resistance, or that resistance is going to hold, or that level is going to hold, or I'm going to go short or long from that level. I'm just watching this market here. Look at what happened here, all right, when G got to this, now I'm checking market profile right now, zooming in, right? Once it got this level, it gets penetration. It also, once at the same time that I'm monitoring all these things, all these ones, you just realize, right? This is an inside day. Still is an inside day. Now it doesn't have excess in the lower side, but the high is also a non-excess high, right? And the way how this period G just went higher, it has removed all of this weak short inventory that we had. But notice where it has been is being sold from, exactly from the center, right? It doesn't mean it cannot go lower. It's just an indication of who is doing what, right? And notice the volatility we have. We were just one period before we were down here and went all the way up here, and now we're back here in just less than a period here. So you want to trade this, you got to be very careful doing not being compromised, not letting the market go around too far from your position. Whatever trade it is, this one, traders went long from here yesterday. Probably they were going to use this again to launch another rally, or use this level now as a resistance. Which one is going to be? Got no idea. Right? Now, let's duplicate this. This is Nasdaq. I'll check what happened here. No, I thought it was, this is yesterday. No, that's maybe doing too much here. But just check this. Just check the volatility here. I will say that I believe is very likely it is due to how thin this market is. Okay. Value is overlapping lower. POC also has moved lower. It is now in the lower distribution, but it still is an inside day. Now, the potential destination of this trade, we say that I was going to check to use this FOMC day as a reference, right? So this is, I believe, starting yesterday or maybe today. These 2 days are actually the same, because where the market closed, the market open yesterday is the same close we had yesterday. So this is something that also is a sign, right? To be aware, like a warning flag here. Be careful, right? Doesn't matter what happened, the market opened at one level and closes at another level. So what we are having here is a balance now. Right? Balance. Still is an inside day. Once the market takes this low here, we can apply balance guidelines here. Again, everything has to be seen in context. It is the end of the year. We have only 2 more hours. That's 2.5 hours. That's 5 periods left, right? And there's a holiday tomorrow. Market's closed tomorrow. I wonder who wants to be short, into the holiday. And the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, are the first and second of 2025. It's a new year, it's a new cycle, everything is resets tomorrow's tomorrow overnight. Right? I have seen the difference from yesterday. There have seen some signs of profits taking here. This is the intraday, during the intraday, which is different than yesterday. They were completely absent yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely nothing. Just be careful. Be very careful here. It still is a balanced day. We don't have a breakout of yesterday's range, and we have two distributions already. This is the upper one and this is the lower one. Selling has come from the 50 moving average, and the potential. There was a lot of buying when this day happened. There was a lot of buying here in this area, right? So there could be some market maybe stalling around if there's a breakout, a stalling here. And it's also previous period. This is very mechanical as well. And below this, and this is something that could be potentially in between the eyes of short-term traders right now. This is a gap close. This is the election gap here. And that gap, if you remember when that happened, when this gap happened, this market was extremely weak, man. It was bought from the 50. Very, very, very questionable trading as well. Very mechanical. Ladder stage of longs. But we have the elections. Right? We have the election, and market is back. After all of this trade we have, the market is back to where it was before the election. Yeah? And one thing that I was wondering today is, could this possibly be, right? I know we have a range here. This still can be some longs can still be here. I wonder if this can be some. It can add another leg, or this can be the left side. This can be the left side of a range here. After all these ones have been clear. I don't know. But that's something that I am observing here as well. The other thing, again, if I wanna have a clear look of or a continuous look, you can use a SPY here. So this is a continuous view of the market, right? Notice what we have here. For example, this is a range here. Notice this range here. This range was taken out, but again, it's being bought from these lows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in all this area. So these were removed, and now they are coming back again at the same level, same area here. So I can use, as I say, I can use the SPY to have a continuous look of the market. This is a weekly, very questionable low here in the weekly. It's coming back inside October range here as well. I think I got to keep this one instead of this. Oh, but from here I had moving average. Do I have moving averages here? No, I don't have. Let me add this here. Alright, that's my average from 4 SPY. Trading is what I do. There are some days I don't trade because I have things to do. But most of the time I am here. I don't stream all day long. um, I might come back to do streams when I see periods of the market getting quiet, right? Or I can see something here. Um, because otherwise it really gets in the way, right? It really gets in the way of doing something. That's the only thing I wanted to say before the last day of 2024 is over. All right, I wish you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a good day so far. And again, Happy New Year. See you next year. Bye bye.